in rap alone, Queens has so many iconic rappers, bro. So many iconic. Matter of fact, you could do a whole Queens Get the Money show, and it'll be fire.
Yeah, just
You know what I'm
Queens
saying?
artists.
Just
I've been-
Queens artists, bro.
I've been advocating for something like this, not just for NYCFC, but like
Yes, sir. You know the fucking vibes. NYCFC Fabba Podcast is back late, but better than ever. Got my man Sanchez Hardy here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sanchez.
that was pretty bad. I started
man.
looking out of nowhere, just like this team in cup play.
Wow. Just getting right into it.
Holy smokes! I just started choking out of nowhere, bro. Listen, first off, let's get it out the way. As you can see, there is no Yousef.
Once again.
But Yousef
Get him.
is having the time of his life.
Get him. Yeah, he really is, yo. If y'all don't know where he's at, just go check his Instagram, I guess.
Oh, we're not gonna say?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's his business.
That's a hard flex. It's a hard flex.
It's his prerogative, yo.
It's a hard flex.
Fuck it. Should we say it? You say it. I'm not gonna say
it.
Oh,
you say it. Now I got doubts. Now I got doubts. Now I got doubts to say. Let me see something. If it's on this social media, I'm going to say
it's free game. If it's on his social, then it's on free game because this shit's not private. Hope y'all doing well, listeners. Oh, it's on there. So yeah, Yousef's at the.
Yousef went to Puerto Rico to go see El Bad Bunny, Benito,
baby.
And you know what? Mi respetos. That's probably an experience. He's probably gonna come back with a crazy amount of stories and what is the only thing he said in the chat this morning? I have a really bad hangover.
Yeah, I said stop drinking them fruity ass drinks, bro. You saw no response.
Yeah, you went back to sleep. He rolled over.
All them sugary ass alcoholic beverages. That'll get you. That's exactly how you get a fucking hangover.
So Yousef is not here. He's having a good time, but we are, you know, like you said, a little bit late. Life started happening. We also kind of forgot he was going on this trip.
I kind of did too. I thought he would. I thought he was gonna be back tonight, but I guess not. So
yeah. So it's okay.
He got mad that he's at his job, bro. Just be taking off and shit. I don't know if he's taking off though. Maybe he'll show up to work tomorrow. Right on time.
He's probably showing up to work.
Yeah. I knew a girl like that. She would do crazy shit over the weekends and come through like, yo, I just came back from the airport. I made it. I'm like, I can see, yo, you look crazy right now.
I'm not gonna lie. I've done that, especially for NYCFC games and stuff like that. I've gone straight to work.
Yeah. I've done it, I think, twice.
From airports, like
airports.
I've done it a lot of times.
I got
the infamous.
Gotta get that money, baby.
Our bus broke down. The DC-8.
The DC-8. Yo,
I literally got in my bedroom and my alarm went off.
That's the worst.
And then I got to work. It was a Monday. I got to work, and a couple hours in, they were like, "Yo, we need you to work a double."
After the DC-8 incident, you had to work a double.
I worked double that day. I worked 16 hours that next day.
Nah.
40 minutes sleep on a double-decker bus. What's those buses called? The
Greyhounds.
Not the Greyhounds. The other ones, the cheap ones. The big
Peter
bus
Pan or whatever.
Nah, the ones that have like the seats up and down. They're like $20. The ones that leave from like the Javits Center area.
Yeah, from 34th.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. I just don't know the name of them shits.
Yeah, one of those buses we got on. All of us got on. Well, except the 8.
Except for the 8. What a story, man.
Yeah, and I worked up. So yeah, I can see Yousef's done. He knows he's gonna be tomorrow's gonna be all complaints in the chat, but well, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
But the memory reverse.
What a show! Listen, I know mad people going out there for that shit. I mean, I've gone to one Bad Bunny concert, and
tragically,
I had the time of my life.
Away, right?
Oh, word at the show.
A New Yorker, 25-year-old, going to the Bad Bunny. He got shot yesterday.
Oh my god!
I think it was yesterday.
Wait, he was just in the hood or some shit, or like
I didn't get into that many details.
That's brutal, man. Damn.
Yeah, but he lost his life going to the Bad Bunny.
Shit.
Yeah,
that sucks, man. Fuck. Rest in peace to him. Wow, what a transition! I don't even know how to transition out of here, yo.
But you know what? Let's to the stadium. Once again, we're in stadium update mode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Before we get to the video, I want to give a little story time. So the day, obviously, New York City FC posted a really good video on like an update of the stadium, the supporters porch being the concrete's getting poured, the slab is getting poured, and all that stuff for that. But the day prior to that, I drove by the stadium and then I took the 7 train also. I had to go to Main Street. I took the 7 train and I was like, yo, what is that in the back over there? That it's growing. Like I see it being built, it's being built, but I'm like, I couldn't tell what it was. I'm like, what is that? It looked to me from not knowing anything. I thought it was like maybe like the building or like a parking structure that they had in the blueprints. I didn't know what it was.
Right.
And then the very next day, my questions were answered with the video, with the update of the supporters porch being built up, and this stadium it is coming off. If anybody goes to City Field or passes by the 7 train or goes in that area, on Seaver Way, that side of the stadium is going upwards.
Yeah, it's going up. Yeah,
it's for like the third level plus already up there. Yeah. It's the beams, the structures, all that stuff is going on. It's really exciting to see how every day you can see
how much. Yeah, it's just the improvements every single day. It's just
if you skip a week, you'll probably be like, whoa, look, that's a lot.
But remember last week how I showed one picture and you were like, nah, it's already different from 2 days ago. Somebody had asked me too, yo, what's going on with the stadium? You think the team's still gonna build it? I'm like, bro, what? And I showed them the pictures and everything. They're like, holy shit, it's coming along. Let's see that Instagram video. Let me see if I could pop this shit up here. You know, when you got Yousef on here on on the old here we go.
So now we gotta just deal with the actual professional video guy.
Right. Yeah, right.
to sit in front.
Boom. Oh shit! I was trying to.
Yeah, these are the poppies with the water.
Yeah.
So the construction has to do. See, look, they're putting on the slab. They're smoothing it out. They're pouring the concrete. This is it's pretty cool when you see concrete being poured out of a hose. Like they'll show you.
Yeah.
Because it's coming from like a truck on the ground level. See the truck, and it has like a pump that's pumping the concrete into that hose.
It's union, baby.
Union, baby.
The union workers. Look at these guys.
So, yeah, look at these guys. You know, making $120 an hour probably.
Mad money. All the how you doings and shit.
All the how you doings. But speaking of how you doings in the buildings, and I don't want to get into people's pockets, but one of our fellow supporters is on the job site.
Yes, go.
He is. I don't want to give his name or anything, but he is a true founding member supporter.
Correct.
In the supporter sections, right?
And he sends up updates almost daily. He sends either a picture or a video of stuff that they're doing. He's in the trenches. Yeah.
Union, baby.
Union, baby. That's my guy, man. Shouts to him.
He's out there, and that's equally as cool as the stadium being, because it's like the stadium for this team, for this city, is being built by a fan from this city, living in the city, you know, from here.
And it's a generational thing with them, because you know his son goes to the game. Obviously, his child will probably go.
Fan of the team.
Yep.
Like that's pretty special, you know. Like I'm not saying NYCFC should do a little video,
a little vignette on them.
I just think that the subtitles game is gonna be crazy. But it's like it's cool, like how special. Like if it was me, imagine, or anybody listening, imagine your job is to be part of this building, of the structure of what is the stadium, where it's gonna be the home of your favorite team.
Yeah,
like, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty dope, man. Yeah, that was kind of what the guy said in the video. He was like, it's such an honor to actually build New York's first soccer specific stadium.
He looked young too.
I don't know if the guy is a fan of the team, but yeah, like just being a fan being a worker and a fan at it
Probably
is
just being a
fucking
sports
incredible.
fan. It's probably
Yeah, nah, that's cool.
even though it's not a
Especially,
soccer fan or sport fan. It seems
yeah.
like being a sports fan and building a stadium in your city.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's equally as cool.
They got to get a Metro North out there somehow, because
Metro North,
boy,
uh, Metro North to Queens, that would be the
yeah,
day. I'm not
that'd
saying
be,
it's impossible.
yeah, they can make it work somehow. I
I'm
guess. I don't
saying
know.
you're gonna take a transfer.
Yeah, nah. Listen, as long as we can get out there
Yeah,
in a timely
but
manner and shit. But
you could
yeah, I'm
take
excited. I'm excited for the
take
stadium,
the
man.
Metro North to the Long Island Railroad. How does the Metro North transfers work? Do you get transfers to like the subway for free or to the Long Island Railroad? Do you
I
get
don't know
that?
about the Long Island Railroad. It's probably all different shit.
Or you
But
get a transfer to the subway for free?
no, hell
Not even
no.
if you show your ticket to the no?
Nope.
Oh, that's bad policy right there.
Yeah, that's
You know,
bad news bears. Yep.
that's horrendous. But fare hikes $3 starting January 4th, everybody. So you know,
$3. Damn, I
and
remember when it was like probably $1, $1.25 or
they're gonna
something.
get rid of the Metro cards. That's it. No more Metro cards.
Oh, that shit is clipped.
It's over. It's gonna be the Omni cards full time.
Omni cards. Now the Omni cards are like the ones in England. No, it's like a little credit card thing.
Card,
You
yeah,
tap,
the
yeah,
Oyster
the
card or whatever.
Oyster cards. Yeah. One of them shits.
Yes.
Man, it's been forever.
Yo,
Since,
the token. We go back from the token.
I remember the tokens, bro.
You know, I remember the token before the old token. Remember they changed?
Yeah. They changed
the
it.
token at one point.
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember having to show the little paper to the bus driver? It was like a ticket. Almost, it was for like with the kids going to school and shit. It was like before the green Metro card. It was like you had
the little ticket. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember getting a transfer, a ticket at the subway booth.
Yeah.
To get onto
to get on the bus. Yep.
I remember that.
I got my ticket, sir.
Back when there was a booth and it was the person in there was actually working.
Yep. I got a family member who worked the booth. He did like 35 years. He just retired from that shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Just sitting in
you
the
got
booth.
out just in time because that job is obsolete.
Yep.
But yeah,
I think they did 35 years or something.
The subway's gonna take you to the stadium. The subway takes you to Citi Field. The subway takes you to Yankee Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, your Metro card takes you to Rebel Arena.
The Metro North?
The Metro card.
Oh, the Metro card. Really? Oh, yeah. I guess it does. Yeah. But you gotta have money on it though, no?
Yeah, you can't use the unlimited. You have to use like a.
Yeah, you gotta use the one that has cash on it.
Yes.
So,
for the city.
Exciting times. Yeah, let's get into this team though, man. Unfortunately, there was no game this week.
Weird.
I think we should talk about that. We were supposed to have a game against Columbus
at Citi Field.
At Citi Field, this would have been the fourth home game in the past week and a half. But yeah, they basically told us no. They
said that in a way that Citi Field has gone through a lot of games and events, and the weather hasn't cooperated. That they need time to recuperate, make the field better, fix the field or whatever it is.
So you just cancel that shit.
It's a valid excuse. What people like Chop Cheese on his Instagrams posted is like, why was this just announced 2 days prior?
Yeah.
Or 3 days.
When they knew. Correct.
When they knew, because it was already being leaked from Mets employees over a week ago, a week before the game, that the game was going to be moved.
Because they were almost kind of jacking that it was like, because of if Columbus advances,
Columbus advances and use that excuse.
Use that excuse as that. But then it came out that the field is not ready.
A more valid reasoning, understandable. It would have been understandable.
Yep.
But at the same time, how could it be understandable when MLS teams are playing this weekend?
Yeah, for real.
Miami's playing tonight. You know?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. How's that make you feel though? Like
I think it's good and bad, right? The bad is that the game was canceled, whatever. But also kind of good is that like we've seen this happen in the past, and the game get moved to Rebel Arena.
Yeah.
On this type of short notice. So is it a good thing that we just didn't go do that and just go to Rebel Arena?
I think so.
I think that's a good thing. But the bad thing is when it got rescheduled too, it's like a 4-game stretch in a 2-week period.
Yeah.
In the midst of the playoff hunt. You know,
Tough. It's like in the middle of September somewhere.
Let me see if I can find it. So let's start with September 13th away at Chicago. The 17th, Wednesday, the game is now at Yankee Stadium against Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
That Saturday at Yankee Stadium is against. It's going to be. I think that game's moved to Sunday against Charlotte. Then that Wednesday, it's Citi Field against Miami, and then that Saturday is Rebel Arena against the Rebels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a 2-week period.
Jesus, it's a lot of games, man.
No,
we don't have the legs. We don't have the depth for all that.
5 games. I think that's the bad part.
Mm-hmm.
That right there is the bad part, because they also moved the Charlotte game. Like I said, they moved the Charlotte game 1 day back.
Yeah.
But now that gives us less time to recover to play Miami midweek.
Yeah. This is shit like this where it's like, this is what makes me excited about the stadium, because we won't have excuses hopefully we won't have excuses like this, because this is just crazy, bro.
Like in the email that NYCFC sent out about this, we apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused, and thank you, our most loyal fans, for your continued support and understanding as we navigate this final period before Etihad Park opens in 2027. They're literally telling you, like, hey, just hold on a little bit longer.
Hold on.
We got a little bit longer to go. The stadium will be open in under 2 years. We wouldn't have in under 2 years.
Under 2 years, bro. I remember when it was like 3 years.
Not even a stadium. I remember it's like, I guess we're playing at Yankee Stadium for the next 30 years.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna be at Yankee Stadium.
I'm
sure the Yankees don't like it, and obviously Citi Field doesn't like it because it fucks the pitch up, or it fucks the baseball field up. You know.
Well, the Citi Field had a bunch of concerts also the past few years.
That's true. But I mean,
so I think that does have influence. Have you seen Rebel? I watched a good chunk of the Gotham FC match Saturday morning, early, like a 12 o'clock game or something like that. That field is horrendous.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I feel like they don't keep it.
They had a Rufus.
Like they don't do a good job there.
And
who?
Rufus Dussault.
I don't know what the fuck that is, yo.
It's like an EDM, I believe it was. They had 2 nights of that, I think it was. But the thing is that I don't think Rebel Arena grounds crew know what to do to prepare for post concerts types of grass, because LAFC has concerts all the time.
Yeah,
their grass is not looking yellow. Their grass
they got money though.
Pause.
They got money.
But it's not yellow. The Dead Bulls grass was dead. It was dead grass. It was just like giant yellow grass.
I don't understand why why nobody goes to their games.
Who?
Like at Rebel Arena. Have you seen? You said you were watching the game earlier, no?
It was against the Gotham FC game.
And how was the crowd there?
The whole lower level. It was mostly the lower level. It had a really good turnout.
Yeah.
Lower level, yeah.
Listen, granted, I know they playing Salt Lake City right now tonight, but there's nobody at this game. Yeah, they're home.
Wow,
son, it's probably, I don't know, 4,000 people there. It is bad, son. Not even the supporter section is full. But anyway, who cares about that?
But I'm trying to look up pictures of the grass. I can't find.
Yeah, I see it. If you put the game on, it just looks terrible. It's patchy. It's brown. It looks like a pitch you would play at a park or something.
Yeah, it's really bad. That's
doesn't
what
look like a professional
Yes,
You know.
and compared to their grass, I am afraid that Etihad Park will have such similar scenarios. Maybe there was a scenario also where they said Rebel Arena said no, you can't host the game here either because we need our grass to recover.
Yeah.
Because they've also had a lot of games played there recently. They had we played Montreal and Toluca played there also.
Yeah.
Rebels have played there. The Gotham FC has played there. So there's been a lot of games plus the concerts that the grass hasn't been able to recover from the concerts. So maybe they're like, no, you can't play here. Instead of in the team saying Rebels said no to us, we'll just go. Also said no to us. We'll just go with the City Fields, which was the best.
Yeah.
The best reasoning, you know.
I don't know, man. I'm hoping we get the guys from Yankee Stadium. You know, it's supposed to be the best grass guys in the business. You know what I mean? So
that should heavily put the lights on night. You know,
put the garlic like
Manchester United
does.
Yeah, put the garlic on the, put some sazon.
That's what it smelled like, bro. When I did the tour at United,
yeah, I know.
What is going on, This shit smells delightful. That shit was nice. Hell yeah, man. I don't know. I just can't imagine a $500 million stadium, and then the grass just looks like shit. Like,
well, our stadium's gonna be $750 million. It cannot look like shit.
That's what I'm saying. It can't look like that, bro. Like, not with all the money spent.
And do you think year one there's concerts?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Get pushed off to year 2?
Nah, they're gonna have concerts.
Year 1.
Yeah, they're gonna straight to it. The Black Keys, you know what I'm saying? Like, not the big bands, but like the smaller big bands.
They better. Fat Joe is playing
Fat Joe.
Rebel Arena. Fat
Joe's
Joe's playing Rebel Arena.
Is he?
With Ludacris, Nelly, Ja Rule.
That's a good set right there.
Ashanti, I think, is gonna be there.
Ashanti. That sounds like that's a nice playlist right there.
Whoever was on the BT Top 10 in 2000.
Yeah.
They're there.
Nice. You see, they could do that at the Etihad pitch or whatever the fuck is even called.
I wonder who's the first concert gonna be.
That's a good question, yo.
Will it go hip hop?
Hold on.
Music? Will it go country? Will it go Asian?
No. Knowing the team, I feel like they're gonna drop the ball on this. Knowing how this team is, I feel like they're just gonna drop the ball.
The first concert ever at Rebel Arena when they first opened, which was like one of the few only concerts they ever had till recently, was a country music act. I think it was Garth Brooks or something. It was like a country act.
Nah, see, you can't do that, bro. In rap alone, Queens has so many iconic rappers, bro. So many iconic. Matter of fact, you could do a whole Queens Get the Money show, and it'll be fire.
Yeah, just Queens artists.
Just Queens artists. Bro.
I've been advocating for something like this, not just for NYCFC, but like Queens Day. You know how there's like a Queens Day?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think the Bronx just had Bronx Day recently with A Boogie performed.
Mm-hmm.
They had the Roots perform at Queens Day this year.
Nah, they're not from Queens. I was like, Philly, bro.
I was like, I'm not going to that.
Yeah, you're not from Queens. Sorry,
you're
cool. You're great. I love Roots, but
correct. But I'm not supporting an act that's not from Queens on Queens Day. Yeah. So have Queens Day be like, if they could get Nas, which would be huge.
You get Nas. You get LL Cool J for the old heads.
You get Nori.
You get Nori. Yo, the youth don't know that he was a rapper, bro.
No,
they just think he was a podcaster. That shit's hilarious, bro.
You sprinkle in Action Bronson, who's from Flushing.
Yeah. You
get
Action Bronson. You can open up with Action Bronson.
Yeah. You could get. I don't think 50 Cent would do it.
Why not?
50
would do it. Queens get the money, bro.
You gotta get big money for 50.
Come on, it's at the high pitch. We talking about $750 million here, bro.
Gotta get Sheik involved, man.
Sheik's there's a huge 50 fan.
you get
Ferrari. You could do the old school lineup in the middle or something. You get LL, you get fucking Run DMC, you get all these old school heads. They could do the hits, you know.
You could throw in Havoc.
Yeah, he just came out for the Wu-Tang show. You could get Ja Rule. He could do the hits. Isn't Ashanti from Queens too?
I think she's from Long Island. But yeah, close.
That's kind of Queensy, you know.
Laurelton or whatever. That might be Queens. You could get damn, I was gonna say Tribe.
Look, Queens Day looking right, bro.
Exactly. So NYCFC, I know some of you big wigs listen to the pod.
Yeah.
The first concert at the Yacht Park. Don't drop the ball.
Don't drop the ball, bro.
Don't drop the ball.
Even if it's not rap, because we're a little biased towards,
it could be successful.
Rap. It could be a musician that we don't know, but like if they're from Queens, come on, they have to be the first concert at there. Because listen, obviously I'm a huge Jay-Z fan. We've talked about this. You went to the concert, but how dope was that, bro? That the Brooklyn Arena, whatever the fuck it's called, the Barclays, and you got Jay-Z christening it with 3 nights or whatever he did.
He did like 12 nights or so. He did like a residency there. And see, they sprinkled in some Martha Stewart on the day off days, but because you need that side of Brooklyn too.
Martha Stewart don't sing, bro. What you talking about?
Martha Stewart. Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand. She from Brooklyn.
They got her on the days it was in JC.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's gotta be an artist like that. You said Martha Stewart. She come out with Snoop.
I can't. I was so off on that.
Oh my god! You know that old white lady that be reading rap lyrics on Instagram?
Yes,
that's Martha Stewart. That's her raps.
Oh my god! Yeah, but Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was cool, man. That's such a cool, iconic moment.
He opened up the show. He's like, I grew up 10 minutes that way.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know if he was pointing in the right direction.
Yeah, in the right direction and shit.
It's to be here.
You go outside, you know, right there.
He gave a little speech. I was like, that's it.
That's it. But also, listen, remember how cool it was when we interviewed Moyes, and he was like, I grew up right here, bro. Or even what's his name? The Don Garber. He was like, I grew up down the street. To have the stadium here, like how much it meant to him or those two people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, as an artist, like, you come on, you gotta have somebody like that.
My good pal Don Garber, you might say.
Yeah, your homie. Yeah, you should got his number, yo. Pause. But just to get him on the pod again, you know, get him talking on the pod. But yeah, man, I think they got to do some kind of Queen's Day, even if it's
or even like, you know, at minimum, a New York City representative.
Yes, at minimum, New York City representative would be cool. Because
it could be like, I don't know what kind of Spanish music, but it could be something. It could be like any type of artist, but it has to be like something New York Central based, you know?
Yeah.
I just hope they don't drop the ball on this. I really don't.
It's a lot of rappers, bro. I put Queens musicians, mad rappers, bro.
This is gonna go on. This is gonna go on the Wikipedia, bro, forever.
Yeah, no, for real. Look at this. If you had a Queens Day, right, and you had a section in the Queens Day where it was just like, okay, now let's give an ode to hip hop, the old school, right? You got Tribe Called Quest, you got Salt and Pepper, you got Run DMC, LL Cool J, Marley Marl, Cool G Rap. Like that's that lineup right there. They sell concerts.
Isn't Marley Marl dead?
Marley Marl's dead? No, he ain't dead. Is he dead? He ain't dead. Bring him back. It's AI. We got AI, you know. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, you can have Simon and Garfunkel. They from Queens.
Yo, even something like that would be like, okay, it's not our musical taste.
It don't have to be our taste. You just need a Queens artist, I think.
And that's big. Simon Garfunkel's major.
Are they dead?
No, they're still doing their thing.
Oh, the picture was black and white, so I thought they might have been clipped. Yeah,
that's how long they've been doing their thing.
Yeah. But even something like that, that'd be fire, man. You know. But yeah, I think a New York representative at least would be fire. But Queens gets the money. Anyway, bro, before we move on, or actually, let's move on. Let's talk about this Leagues Cup. Obviously, NYCFC did not advance out of the Leagues Cup. We had one win and two losses going into it. I don't know. There was a lot of positive, a lot of negatives involved in this Cup series. Yeah, I see a lot of good things here that I'm excited for. Moving on, heading towards the latter end of the season, and that playoff race. So I don't know. Let's start with you, bro. What were what was your biggest takeaway positively that you saw in these three games? We played. The first game was against
Puebla.
Puebla. Yes, it was. The second game was
We lost 3-0 to Puebla, a
yep.
2-0 win against Club Leon, and then as of recent, a 2-1 loss to reigning defending
undisputed
Super
Liga
Copa
MX
Super Copa Liga MX champions, Toluca.
Toluca. Correct.
One thing that I took away from the three games, even in the losses, even against the Puebla match, which at moments was kind of bad, right? But we did dominate a lot of that game, was the attitude, the personality of the players, of the team. Like, they showed a signs of like we're still gonna go for it, even against Leon we were winning. We're still gonna try to go for it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go. I feel like early in the season we would have looked, the team would have looked demoralized. Would have looked the players on the field would already have looked defeated with the game still being played. And no part, even in the 3-0 against Puebla, you still felt like, yo, we could get one. When it was 2-0, we could get one. We could get a second. Like we're in this. And the Toluca match, even to the end, it was like, yo, we're in this game. Like, it felt like it was a kind of a match that we could have won. I think that attitude, the personality of the players, of the team, the squad as a whole, is starting to shift into like a drive to get more. Like, they're digging deeper into their adrenaline.
They got the adrenaline in their soul. Yeah, for real.
So I feel like that's one of the things that I really liked about the team. Maybe the inclusion of the new guy Nico Fernandez. Maybe he's changing the whole dynamic of the team. Like, he's coming in with a different personality, a different type of background. And I'm not saying he did, but he could have stepped in and been like, listen, guys, whatever y'all did in the past, like, we got to play differently, because he's playing more. He's playing, the level of his game is, you could see the talent gap between some of his teammates and the way how he plays. And we've talked about that before.
Very well said.
I think that he's leveled up the team.
Yeah.
Like, and that part is, I'm really liking. Maybe Pascal, his tactics are finally settling into the heads of the players. But those are things that I really liked.
No, I agree with that. My biggest takeaway was, like you said, Nico Fernandez. That was my biggest takeaway, is the way he's got the team moving and playing. Even I feel like he's rejuvenated Maxi. Maxi's been playing a lot better since Nico's come on the pitch. Going into Leagues Cup, they had mentioned that he wasn't going to play a lot of minutes, but he's been playing a lot. 80 minutes, some games more than 60 minutes and shit. So it's good to see him out there. Hopefully, he gets into, out of preseason form and he gets into form, and he takes us to that next level. And I think that was the biggest positive for me watching this team was him. And I want to double down on what you said as well in terms of just the attitude and the mentality. Think of the scuffle that they had in the pitch versus
Yes,
Toluca at Yankee Stadium.
towards the end
Like,
of the first half.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
it,
The team was, they would not for that shit.
that's not something we've seen, like that
No.
unity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unity.
Like stepping in the anger, but
Yeah,
also some of the key skerfufflers are known to be about the shits.
yeah, yeah.
You know, Tanaslevich, he
The
brought out that
nose.
Eastern European,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. He
you
was a
know,
little,
I grew up
you know.
hungry type shit. And then you got the Australian Aiden O'Neill leading the charge on,
Yeah,
like, the aggression. Maxi Morales not backing down, and
yeah.
it also has a lot to do because it was Maxi Morales.
He got slapped.
Yes, definitely. I think that they rallied around their Shulafala. You know what I mean? They're one true tribal chief.
Yep, yep. They sure as hell did.
The captain of the Toluca match, Maxi Morales. Like, this guy is the leader of the team. He is the club legend. Club legend.
Club legend, bro.
People are gonna speak about Maxi Morales forever. When it comes to relation to this team, he's. And for that to happen to him, I liked how everybody just got in and was like, and fierce, no backing down, chest forwards,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that part of maybe there's something brewing. There's probably something brewing here, and now we just got to put it together on the field.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
These are the negatives.
I like how much control they had during these matches. I feel like, yeah, like you said, man, it's a lot of the same thing of what you said. I never felt in any match that we were out of it. I felt like we could score on these dudes. I think with the signing of Nico, if we were to get one extra player with the same ability as this dude, son, you don't know how far we can get. You know what I'm saying? Like, because just him alone increased the level of the team. You get two players like him. Obviously Martinez is doing his thing. He's still scoring. He ended up with a hat trick. But yeah, it's like, bro, I don't know, man. I'm feeling good about the team so far. I'm feeling good. Obviously we got to talk about the opposite. Oh, go ahead.
No, but I think the negatives are that somehow we still aren't able to score as much if Alonso Martinez isn't the one scoring.
Yeah. That's what I mean. If you bring another player who can score, a finisher,
I think we need to get some. To be fair, Hannes Wolf didn't really do much in this game.
In the Toluca match, or are you saying in the Toluca match, or in the whole Leagues Cup in general?
I feel like the whole Leagues Cup,
Let's see.
I feel like the whole Leagues Cup we didn't see a lot of Hannes Wolf. Hannes Wolf came in as a sub in the 60th minute against Toluca, but he's the only other player that has been threatening with the goals outside of Alonso Martinez, right?
Yeah, he was pretty much matched. They're not matched, but they're close in how many goals scored. So yeah, well, Martinez gotten 12 now, and Hannes Wolf has 9. But for a while, they were pretty much neck and neck.
So I think we need to find someone else with a goal. We're not able to. Our defense is kind of looking suspect. I guess obviously we're seeing more and more how Thiago Martins was important to this team. With his injury, he's we've been slotting in Justin Hack, and it was a makeshift Justin Hack. Aiden O'Neill has stepped back there. Slevich has stepped back there. We had Tavon Gray played the center back position against Puebla, remember?
Yeah.
So that part is a little concerning. Like, what are we going to do with more talent, with teams against more teams with more talent? Toluca, obviously, surprisingly enough, like my dad said, like we should have won this game. Like he watched the game. He's like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
I think
for
he
being the reigning
shoulda.
Mexican champions,
Yeah.
and we're just like the mid-table MLS team. Like we held our own pretty well with them, and if it wasn't for a couple posts, you know, a header on target, stuff like that, like we could have won this game.
Yeah. No, I agree. That first goal, man, we got that was legendary, bro.
Alonso Martinez goal.
Yeah. Against Toluca, that was fucking fire, man.
You want to tell them what I said to you?
I was just sharing a story with that to somebody else. So I had to shoot an engagement video / photo shoot over the weekend, and I was talking to the I don't want to say the bride, the fiance. I was talking to the lady fiance,
the bride to be.
Correct. I was talking to the bride to be, and she was asking for some information. I was trying to text her real quick, not just kind of leave her on red. And as I'm texting in my right hand. So I had the half the half keyboard, and I got a brewski in my left hand, Stella, of course, breakfast Stella. And I'm texting, and I feel my arm get grabbed, my left arm, and it just starts, beer's just flying everywhere. I'm like, my beer. But Sanchez goes to me, golazo, golazo, golazo. So I look up, and I get to see the play kind of develop towards that end of it. And son, what a fucking goal that was. And boom, we score. And
I called the goal.
I know, bro. Before it happened.
Yeah. Before he got the ball.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah.
Golazo,
you did. Yeah. I was
that's what you said.
Yeah, I was saying golazo.
Yeah, golazo. And I look up, and the play was still developing. He didn't even have the ball yet.
Yeah, I was like, yo, in my mind, I'm like, I saw it. I saw how the spacing. I'm like, yo, this dude's gonna fucking score.
You had a premonition, like
yeah, I'm like
final, whatever the fuck this is called, Final Destination.
Yeah, for soccer apparently.
Yeah, for soccer. Golazo. I'm like looking up. I'm like, I don't see the ball. Oh shit, it's going in. Whoa.
Well, that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
I didn't know this part.
Yeah. That's what makes it so much funny, because I'm like trying to, give her information real quick. Like, yeah, we're gonna meet at this time. I'll text you later. I'm busy, and she's fucking beers flying out of my hand because an upcoming goal was happening. But yeah, it was an amazing goal. I'm trying to find it here on Twitter so we can put it.
Great vibes in the state in the support section, right?
For real. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, if it's not Alonso Martinez, who else is scoring for us right now? And maybe
when he scores.
I think this guy Nico. There's also like a transition of like where exactly he's playing. He's bouncing, moving around a few positions, moving very freely.
Yeah.
I think once he catches a rhythm as well, because you gotta remember, he's in preseason form.
Yep. And that's exactly what I was saying.
He might not even have had a preseason.
I don't think he has.
Because like when does the LG season? The preseason for them was probably just starting.
Yeah.
So and then he probably stopped preseason once conversations got serious to avoid risk of injury.
Yep.
Shows up here and plays immediately. Starting games. I think once he catches some gets in game shape, he might be something. He might be a serious threat offensively.
That's what I'm saying, man. He's incredible. All right, so let's watch the goal here now, and I'll give you the play-by-play as to where I started watching when Sanchez grabbed my arm and shit. So we go here.
Put it on big screen, please, sir.
Boom. Put it on big screen like this.
Yeah. See, that's called the big screen.
Boom. All right, so Taylor has the ball right here. Sanchez grabbed my arm. Golazo. So I'm looking up. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? And bam.
What is a beauty, bro?
It was
a beauty. 22 yards away. That is.
How did you see that though from right there?
I don't know. I think it's because like we had the full video. You kind of see where the defensemen they'd lose him. They'd lose Alonso Martinez. That's why the defensive mid, he kind of has like a last second leg stretch to try to from behind to try to chop him down, because I think they lost him So Ojeda was obviously has his eye on the man
Yeah.
through traffic because it was a tight space
Yeah,
right
not
there.
very
Like,
tight. That's what I'm saying. He's like,
but I
golazo,
just think they
golazo,
didn't
golazo.
see him where he was at,
Mm.
and that's why he had that advantage because that perception, I forgot what it's called when like the time you see something to you send it to your brain
Yeah,
to
yeah,
your
yeah.
to your brain to your body to react. There's like a full like uh 0.4 of seconds or whatever it is, and there's a word for that. There's a term for that. He already knew what he was gonna do. He knew he was gonna get the ball, shift to his right,
Yep.
and shoot.
And he
But
did. And he hit that
we
golazo
could
and shit.
have had a couple more. The Maxi Morales header.
Oh,
I'm not
so close.
upset. I'm upset because we didn't get it out the tournament. This is the one thing I'll say about the Leagues Cup. I'm not a fan of the Leagues Cup, but if you're gonna have this tournament and only have 4 teams from MLS advance, you basically forced 14 other teams to play 3 games for no reason.
For no reason, yeah. Really, for no reason.
You're talking about schedule congestion and everything. You already said it. You have 14 of these 18 teams are just doing this for the money.
Yep.
You have no realistic chance to getting through. Just know this. So that's the one thing I think. I think if you're gonna do this stupid tournament, have a little bit more. Give more teams a reason to take it seriously because teams were eliminated after the first game.
Yep.
We were technically eliminated after the first game.
Yeah, it's just like there's no mathematically no chance of us getting through.
We had to beat Toluca straight out in 90 minutes, and 7 MLS teams had to either lose and some of them had to just tie and lose on penalties or lose or win on penalties ahead of us. The 7 teams ahead of us.
Yeah, 7 teams is crazy, bro.
No reason.
What if they had a Leagues Cup and it went maybe half the season? So maybe start now in July, August, and just kind of play out and kind of do like almost like a
FA Cup
Champions League type shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be a little bit better, but the reason why I don't think it works is because all the games in the U.S., so it's not fair for the Mexican teams.
But why do they have to all be in the U.S.? Why can't they travel?
America, they would pay top dollar, and in Mexico, you cannot charge top dollar and pay, and people will not pay top dollar to go to these games. That's just the truth. It's all about the money.
It's all about the money. Man. I guess. Sad though, man, because it'd be cool to go down to go down to Mexico and shit. So
yeah, but I think if they're gonna do this stupid tournament, make it so a few more teams make it out of this group stage.
Make it worth it.
Make it worth it because there was teams that after the second game took it off. Like, all right, we're gonna just play different players. LAFC had that game where they magically won. I forgot who they're playing, and they literally had a rotated squad their second game because they were like, okay, we it's tough to get out of this. And he had a rotated squad the second game, and he still won.
Who are the advancing teams? Let me look that up.
Miami, Orlando, off the top of my head. I think LA Galaxy, and I think it's the Seattle Sounders off the top of my head, because Seattle's first, Miami second, Galaxy third, Orlando fourth.
Yep.
So
Wednesday, August 20th, we got Miami Tigers. Wednesday at 9, you got Toluca, Orlando.
Yes, and that game is being played in the Galaxy Stadium.
All the games are played on Wednesday.
Seattle Pueblas.
Yeah, Seattle Puebla and LA
Galaxy Pachucas.
Wow.
They're playing a doubleheader at the Galaxy Stadium. That's
Who's
crazy.
Galaxy's at there. So Toluca, Orlando's who? Yeah. Where's Miami playing?
Miami's playing in Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
And Seattle's playing where?
In Field, Seattle.
In Seattle. And then a doubleheader at LA Galaxy. Why didn't they just play it at Orlando City?
I think because Toluca's considered the home team because they have a higher coefficient rating. Like they're ranked higher. Same reason that they were the home team against us at Yankee Stadium, but we played at a Yankee.
Yeah.
So I just think that part of the tournaments could change tweaked a bit. I also think they should just send this tournament to fucking hell, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. They want the money,
Especially when they're
comes the
playing
money.
three teams get spots to the Champions League, the Champions Cup, whatever. The 2 finalists, and then they're actually gonna play a 3rd place game.
Mm.
So
it's just I mean, for that it was worth it, but yeah, that first is just like womp womp womp
yeah,
womp. I don't know, man.
But
I'm over this shit. It is what it is at this point. I wish we advanced. That would have been cool to advance, but what are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's flip to the season. There's momentum, even though it's coming off a loss. The Leon game was surprisingly really well.
Yeah, man.
Off as the game, Matt Freese showing off why he should be the number 1 goalkeeper for the U.S.
Big block against
James
Rodriguez. James against James Rodriguez. That was a huge save.
Yes.
Was it Martinez who was telling him he's gonna go right? He's gonna go right.
Martinez. Alonso Martinez. So I think we could just flip this into the momentum. We play Nashville next Sunday.
Next week Sunday
At 5 p.m. at Yankee Stadium.
Correct.
Which okay, great. We're back at Yankee Stadium.
Is it 5 or 5:30?
5 o'clock. Okay. It's kind of a early evening, late afternoon match, which is a good time, you know. What's that? Golden hour, magic hour? What's that called?
Magic hour, the golden hour.
The golden hour is gonna be a lot of that lighting.
Yep.
Nashville's a tough team.
Nashville's a very tough team.
But
I'm excited for this because I love the marches at Yankee Stadium. I love the energy. I love the outside atmosphere. It's a decent time. You know, those who actually live in the city will get home at a reasonable time. And yeah, man.
Those who don't live in the city will get home at a reasonable time also.
Yeah, sort of. If you don't miss the train, but or if you drive. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good match. As of right now, did Nashville? They lost, correct? They lost against St. Louis yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
They kind of got washed. I think it was 3-1. Yeah, it was 3-1. Yeah. Let me see the table. So I know they're 3rd, but where the fuck is St. Louis? Wow, St. Louis is 14th in the West.
Yikes!
And yeah, they watched Nashville. Hey man, so maybe we could do a little bit of the same because going into this match,
chance.
Yeah, facts. Nashville has 5 injuries, and they also have a suspended player on red card. So they're going to be out 6 players. This is Alex Mule.
Oh,
Alex Mule's out. That's their center mid, the center midfielder. Also Zimmerman's out. He's still got that knee injury from a while ago. Walker Zimmerman, the U.S. men's national team defender, and then a couple players that I'm not really too familiar with are out there on injury. Also, our injury list, we got Keaton Parks and then Malachi Jones, obviously, and Thiago Martins is still out. So
yes,
both of them hopefully will return in August. Sorry, I hear you.
It's August now.
Yeah, mid-August. Did I not say mid-August?
It's mid-August now.
It is mid-August now. So yeah, they're not coming back. So fuck it.
I expect Thiago Martins to come back in that in September, sometime September. Keaton Parks, that's up in the air, and Malachi Jones, like
just take the year off, man. Just don't even come back. Come back next season, bro.
FMLA this, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, FMLA this shit. Don't even worry about it. I wonder if he does get FMLA. If well, obviously his contract is probably guaranteed, but
no.
No.
All right, so this quick prediction time at Yankee Stadium, 5 o'clock on a Sunday.
5 o'clock on a Sunday. Listen,
5 p.m. That means breakfast Stellas could still be had for breakfast. Brunch
Stellas will be had. Yeah, I don't know how many breakfast Stellas I'm going to have. I want to do some filming of this match. I
Okay.
need to get some more content for something I'm working on, and I want it. I just need to get more.
The other day at the bodega,
Mm.
we went in there for about 15 minutes, and you walked out of the bodega a different person.
Oh yeah, wow, I did. That was insane, bro. I mean, holy shit, son. That was fucking hilarious. I'm glad you brought that up, bro, because I forgot about the inebriation in there, bro.
You walked in all like lollygagging over.
Like,
Yeah,
wow, hey
wow,
guys,
lolly,
how's
lolly, lolly.
everyone doing?
And you walked out like
Vives en un country.
where they at?
Yeah, where they at? Yeah, that's how I felt, man. Holy shit, that was an incredible 15 minutes, yo. I mean, so I know you're not a gamer, but when you play GTA, you could partake of the of all the stuff, and like you go crazy immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like you take a hit of the joint and you're like, you drink too much, you just get mad drunk quick. That's exactly how it felt, bro. It was just like 15 minutes. I think I had 2 beers, the other stuff, and then like a huge shot of something. It tasted like I was drinking the bottom of a fucking Christmas tree. Like I don't know what it was. It was pretty good, but it was like liqueur, kind of like that taste. But yeah, and then it just like all hit me because I was hungry too. I hadn't eaten since like the morning, so I was just like, holy shit.
And your munchies run in the stadium caused you to miss a chain of
Incredible.
events.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know if you wanted to bring that up on the pod.
we're not.
Okay. But I did miss it because my
Yeah.
fat ass was hungry. Me and Jay Black, we went to go get food, and I turned around and it was like that moment in the show Community where Donald Glover comes back with the 2 pizzas and the room is on fire. Like I'm coming back with my burger and fries, and there's a fight on the pitch and a fight in the stands, and we're just like, what is going on? What happened in the 3 minutes I was gone, bro?
For a burger.
It was like, bro, it was the 43rd minute I left, or the 44th minute. All hell broke loose. This shit was crazy, man. But yeah, dog, incredible vibes. Hopefully, it's a good time. I'm looking very much forward to the march on
Sunday.
Sunday. The march I'm gonna assume is 3:45, 3:30.
Yeah, I think
around
that's an approximate time of when it would start. 3:30
Yeah.
to 45. Yeah.
And shouts to everybody who listened to the podcast, man. That was cool. That was a really cool moment. Even in my inebriated state. No, well, I think I was sober at that point. I was sober at that point. That young lady that came with her boyfriend, you had gave her tickets, or excuse me, you had gave her stickers. She said she was a listener of the podcast and everything.
Yeah, we met at City Field. She said she reminded me it was at the Derby match because looking for stickers as well. And I was like, you know what? Next time you ever see me, I'm gonna have stickers for you. And this was the next. And I left home. I went back home to go get the stickers. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go get.
See, I'm saying premonition, dog. You final destination of football.
I'm gonna go get these stickers. Oh, that's what I'm about to say. I'm gonna go get these stickers. And then boom, sure enough, we bump into her. I was like, you know what? Here's some stickers. Boom. But I had a premonition about GTA that I wanted to tell you.
Oh, GTA. I
wasn't tell you in the chat or whatever, but since you brought it up on the pod, I wanted to mention to you. I was thinking, I don't play video games. You know this. I don't do none of that stuff. That imagine after 10 plus years of that, how long has it been since GTA 5 came out?
Years, bro. 2013, I think it came out.
Okay, so 14 years. It's gonna be 13 years by the time the next one comes out.
Yeah.
That it's pretty much the same thing as the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, just better graphics. That's it.
Yeah. And it's just gonna be like, okay,
yeah, we're gonna play.
People's reaction is gonna be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I think so. Well, hopefully, let's see, we could do some cool shit with it, but we shall see. I also want to shout out another listener. I don't remember the dude's name. Sorry about that. I always forget.
Shout out to Mike. I met this dude named Mike who during the March, I believe it was, came up to me in the March song, but he's listening to the pod. I also gave him stickers.
Nice. Yeah. Shouts to Mike. This dude, he took a picture. I want to see that photo, man. We took a selfie together. He was like, yo, I got a picture with Yousef and Sanchez. I've never gotten a picture with you. Now I got everybody on the pod, and we took a picture. But your next mission is to get all three of us and take a picture together, because that
Be a
would
hard
be
one.
fire. That'd be a difficult one, yo. But there was a
Yeah.
picture though. Somebody took a picture of the three of us this past weekend because we were all there. That selfie was taken at not Red Bull Arena, because it's not called RBA anymore. Damn, I was gonna say St. Louis Arena.
Sports Illustrated
Sports
Stadium.
Illustrated Arena, yo. But hell yeah, man. Lots of cool listeners. Appreciate you guys. It's a bit of a short episode. We didn't say predictions for Sunday.
We're gonna win 2-1.
That's
Nico. I think Nico gets on the board. Nico gets on the board, and we will have a beautiful thing coming. You know,
yeah.
a beautiful.
Scoreline.
It's about that time of the season where magic starts to happen. You know.
Yeah. I think so, man. I think so. Fuck it. I'm gonna say I'm gonna pull the St. Louis out on this one. I'm gonna say 3-1 New York. We're gonna get 2 from Martinez and one from Nico.
We only have 10 games left.
Damn, just
So-
10?
10 games.
Shit.
We have 2 games in hand on most of the teams above us, except Miami.
Miami. I
If
can't
we
believe we
can-
played them on a Wednesday. That's whack.
We can make up some ground.
Mm.
We can make some magic happen right now. You know, let's try to get into those top 8 positions of the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe flirt with the top 4. Who knows? But like, let's get out of that playing game scenario first.
Yeah.
Let's get out of that.
Absolutely.
We'll see what goes. What we could do. What we could cook from there. And yeah, let's get out of here.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on. I know you're tired and shit. Life be life and all that. But appreciate you, man. Appreciate the listeners. And we're gonna have a great match this coming Sunday. And we'll see you guys on the next one, yo. Peace.